It's just beautiful. It's raining, it's gray, no one is here. It's a Saturday, driving here with my favorite car of all time. It's a good day, a good start to a good day in the studio, 100% making music. I just absolutely love it. As always, practicing. I just wish I had more time. Like, if there's one thing that I'm lacking of right now in life, it's just time. I need more time. There's so much stuff I just want to do. I want to practice playing the drums. I want to develop the live setup, play the keys, learn more to sing, make more music, a bunch of stuff. I just need more time, more time. That's all. I wish I could. Like, there was this TV show back in the days when I was a little kid. I think Sabrina, like a witch, like very cringy kind of stuff. But she could like just like this stop time entirely. That would be so cool. Like every day I would just do this for 24 hours and I had twice the time. Of course, without aging, otherwise it's not fun. But like there's so much stuff I want to do. I would also love to game. I love gaming, but I just can't because there are other things that have a higher priority, making music. So it's a little conflict every day trying to distribute the time. There is also family, friends, my girlfriend that I want to spend as much time as possible with. But like all of this at once, it's just not really possible. But I'm trying my best. That's the biggest challenge of my life right now. And the thing where I dedicate the most power to like kind of doing everything in the most efficient way. Things in between, like everything, like even the smallest things in the morning, brushing my teeth while being in the shower and like my hair, like everything, trying to be efficient. More time. I don't know how. If anyone knows, let me know. Next up, really quick, the live set. Lost and broken, never woken, lost and unknown. Oh, fire it's working, kind of. Like the core principle of the live setup is working. The transitioning between songs, I still don't know how to pull off. There's some latency for the visuals. There are some effects that are not dialed in, like the reverb, there's too much reverb, and like at the same time that you cues the lows out of the song, and like all of the effects, they need to be precise, all of the songs in between and all of the stems and elements need to be leveled against each other, because I don't want to, like that's also one core thing of this live setup. There are things I want to do on stage, like automating a cutoff. For example, today I introduced like the decay of noisy hi-hats, so I can change the volume and the length of them and get it like to a full white noise or just to like tick, 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 tick. It's really amazing. I love that. And it also corresponds with the visuals. But there's stuff I want to do, and then there's stuff I don't want to take care on stage. It doesn't make sense to like do sidechaining on stage. It doesn't make any sense to mix really on stage in a sense of like precise, like this element half a dB up, that. It just doesn't make any sense. That's just boring for me to perform. It looks boring and it doesn't really matter. That's something you can prepare in advance. So that balance between what to do live, what not to do live is really important for the setup. Then all of the technical stuff, getting it right, getting it dialed in and getting it actually to work. And now that I'm adding more and more and more songs and more visuals, the limiting factor is definitely the computer. It's an M1 MacBook Air. It's amazing, it's fast, but doing both of these things it's kind of heavy, so I might have to introduce a second computer. I don't know. There are a lot of question marks. I will just push it further, see how far it can go. If there's a problem, I'll solve it in the most intelligent way I can come up with, and then continue until there's the next problem. I'm estimating that it will take at least up until the end of the year, and then hopefully being able to do like the first test here in the studio just with friends, maybe for an hour, perform 6 to 12 songs and see how they react, get some feedback. Also the amount, for example, of the visuals, too much strobe light the entire time is annoying, too little is not cool enough. And like, I don't know, there's so many factors. I also wanted to work without the visuals so I can just go somewhere like during the day where the visuals do not make any sense and I can just play my music. And I wanted to, like, that's one of the other core principles. I wanted to sound good. I want this, like, someone just listening to it being like, wow, that sounds cool. Because there are a lot of people doing live stuff that is like very show-offy, like here and there and pressing, and it sounds good as long as you see the person doing it. But if you don't look often, very often, almost always, it just sounds like trash. And that's something I want to avoid 100%. This needs to be spot on. I want to be out there, I want to be open, I want to like share and showcase it to everyone. It needs to hit home, otherwise it's just a big fail. It needs to compete with the biggest live shows in a sense. Like, still I have way less money, way less following, way less people probably showing up at the very beginning. But I want it to be like as much as possible on par. And I think this, like me controlling the music and simultaneously controlling the visuals that represent what I do, I think this kind of concept, at least in this kind of format, is new. I haven't seen anyone else actually do it. Yes, there are some big, huge artists with light shows, but it's usually either pre-done or someone in the back is controlling it, or since a couple of years, they send MIDI notes and signals to the guys in the back that then use it to sync up stuff so the person on stage can perform a little more freely. But I have full freedom. I can do whatever I want. Like, I don't have to like do like a certain set list. I don't have to do a certain sound. If I want to play a chord, I can just play it. The visuals still are synced to it. If I want to drop the kick, enter the kick, play a sample, it's all there. It's all working. It's all immediately, almost immediately. There's still delay, but it's like that's a cool concept, and I hope this is something people appreciate. I don't know. I'll showcase it to some people and see if they can even figure out what I'm actually doing. Because to you guys, like most people making music, I think this is pretty obvious. But someone that goes to a club and just wants to go to a club to party, dance, meet some girls, drink, and whatever, does he really like realize what's going on? And does he like it? And is it a bonus, like an added bonus for them? And if it's not, then it's maybe not worth it. I don't know. I'll continue. Let me know what you think so far in the comments. That would be definitely helpful. I just need to do this. This is a great idea. I need to push it as far as possible. If it fails, it fails. It could fail any moment. Just the computer, the software, I don't know. It's like, the first gig in front of people might be very stressful. Like, there's so much that can go wrong. One wrong button and it just doesn't play the right notes. One wrong, like hitting the keyboard wrong, the wrong chords, the wrong key to a certain song, it doesn't work. One of the equipment, one of the things failing, no sound, no visuals. But I love that. It's part of being an artist, failing. And the pressure of being able to fail and live is a whole nother level. I just absolutely love that. Anyways, let's make some music. I mean, that's why I'm here.